Country superstar John Rich has combined his love for America with his entrepreneurial spirit and created a lifestyle brand called Redneck Riviera. And guess what? He's taking it national. It's all to celebrate the men and women who serve to help make our nation one of the best there is. And joining us to tell us more is, of course, the one and only John Rich himself. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you today?
I'm excited to chat with you, and I know you're excited about this brand. It gives back, which I love as well. My only complaint, as we started talking early here, is that we need you here. I understand this is being sold in Florida now, and now we need you in Tampa.
I agree. I've got to make a trip to Tampa, and we got to do this in person. I'll bring a guitar. We'll set up a couple of highballs. We'll make it like the best interview you've ever had, ever.
Sounds good. All right, we're going to put that in the calendar, but let's go ahead and do this interview first, though. Tell me about this brand, and I know, again, this is your passion.
Well, everybody in Florida probably knows the phrase Redneck Riviera. I developed a whiskey that's called American Blended Whiskey, Redneck Riviera American Blended Whiskey, because I've always been a Crown Royal drinker. If you know Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy, it says buy the bar, a double round, a Crown, and everybody's getting down. Crown Royal has always been our go-to drink in Big and Rich. And I started wondering, well, that's Canadian blended. Where's the American blended? And nobody really had anything called that. So I developed this brand to be American blended whiskey. It's now in the state of Florida. I have to show you what we got, by the way, because this is pretty specific to Florida. So check out this box right here. So there's a bottle, and then there's 2 bags of Redneck Riviera jerky. These are in all your Winn-Dixie stores, all your ABC stores, all your local stores. I mean, it's literally everywhere. Honestly, Tampa Bay is one of the #1 cities right now for Redneck Riviera whiskey products. And you were right. We give 10% back to a group called the Folds of Honor, which is a group that puts kids through college who lost a parent in combat. And check this stat out for a minute. Over 37 college grants have now been paid by this right here for the Folds of Honor.
I love that. Why do you think Tampa's a big market for you?
You know, I think you've got a lot of patriots down there. You've got a lot of active duty. You've got a lot of veterans, and you've got a lot of people that support that. You've also got a lot of people that like to have fun down there. And Redneck Riviera American Blended Whiskey is really smooth, and it's under 25 bucks. You know, when Winn-Dixie and ABC and Total Wine and all these big stores start coming online like that in your first year, that's pretty unheard of. And it really speaks a lot, I think, to the brand, and that we do give back to these families of these vets.
So when I checked out the website this morning, too, I noticed something. It said Granny Rich approved, and there was a little video literally with Granny Rich. Is that a family member of yours? Is that the real Granny Rich?
That is the one and only Granny Rich. So she's been sipping whiskey since before World War II, okay? So her grandson cannot put out a whiskey without it being Granny Rich approved. She still works a 40-hour week, runs her own business, her alteration shop. I went down, I poured her a shot on her sewing machine. I said, I think this is the smoothest whiskey ever, but I got to know from you. She throws it back and says, that is the smoothest whiskey I've ever had. Tell America it's Granny Rich approved. So it's in 41 states now. You go to redneckriviera.com. There's a store locator on the front page. That's all you got to do. Click on that, put in your zip code. You will literally see hundreds of stores around the Tampa Bay area.
Oh, sounds good. Well, hey, before we wrap up here, what else you working on these days? You got new music you're working on?
I was about to say, new Big and Rich music, a song called Brand New Buzz just hit country radio, and we are now booking the Big and Rich tour for 2019. You're going to love this title, by the way. It's Redneck Riviera Whiskey presents the Big and Rich Peace, Love, and Happy Hour Tour. I mean, who doesn't want to come to that show, right?
As long as there's one in Tampa. Is there a Tampa stop yet? Do we know? You better tell me yes.
We will make sure we come to Tampa. We love Tampa Bay. Listen, we go way back to the Dallas Bull days before it was the new Dallas Bull. We played at the old Dallas Bull. That's how long we've been interacting with Tampa. We love it down there.
Oh, well, thank you so much for spending some time with us this morning. And again, we'll see you next year then in studio. And you said you'd bring your guitar too, so we're going to hold you to it.
It's a deal.
All right. Thank you so much. Happy holidays.
Yes, ma'am. Merry Christmas. Thank you.